things here and there. They'll take what I say out of context, and they do that often, and try to roll with it and try to make people hate you, discredit you. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who hate me initially. I talk to them one-on-one, they find out everything they thought was untrue. About 99% of the stuff they wrote about me was untrue. But like I said, people can repeat what they want. As long as I know my family and friends respect me, the rest of the world can go to hell. Maybe got to ask some questions too. What's he going to do to help you here in Michigan? So ask him some hard questions.
Let's bring him up. Thank you, Joe. Any questions for me? Yes, yeah. What's that taxpayer protection pledge, Dan?
Well, this is the Americans for Tax Reform. Well, I signed this pledge not to raise taxes back on the 9th of May. You get a lot of these things come through the campaign, and you read them over, you decide what you want to pledge to. And this is one of the first things I pledged. So I'm not going to raise your taxes. I'm going to vote to cut taxes. That's why I'm going.
Good.
We have to cut spending as well, because they argue about the best way to tax. They talk about the fair tax, the flat tax, the income tax system we have now. But there is no system that will tax you to pay for the amount of spending that they're doing now without making you broke. We have to cut the spending. I mean, they're spending money that, like, 40% of the money they spend is deficit spending. Our systems are broken. Social Security and Medicare are broken. I mean, people 50 years old, that there's not going to be no Social Security money for those people when they get to be 62 or 65. That money is gone. I mean, right now, there's no money in the fund. All the money that the retirees have paid in, that's all gone. The retirement benefits that are getting now from, say, Social Security, those are being paid in by the younger people that are working. And there's fewer younger people than there are older people. So it's going to get worse and worse every year. That system has to be totally redone. I mean, let me just finish this thought so that you see where I'm going with it a little bit more. I mean, we need to privatize the system. People who are in it now, or say 55 years or older, should be guaranteed what they've been paid in, they've been told what's going to happen. They're depending on it. So I don't think we should change that. But for the younger people, we're going to gradually have to change it to a system where what you put in is what you get out. And it's yours, so that they can't take it. So you can leave it to your heirs. Because you can see what they've done with the money when it wasn't yours. They spent it. I mean, it was yours, but it wasn't an account with your name on it. We have to change that system because it's broken. It's going to be a not easy thing to do because nobody wanted to touch that for 20, 30, 40 years. They just keep increasing the benefits and everything. Everybody's happy about that, but it's a system that you and I know that we can't afford. I mean, you can't live higher than what you make. I mean, I can't. Nobody in this room lives on more money than they can afford to because that's not the way of the world, except for Washington apparently. Well, I could go on for a long time sometimes. Let me answer another question. Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to say, Dan, I worked for Social Security over 30 years ago. We had plenty of money in Social Security. It should never have gone broke, but we have so many thieves in Washington digging into the pot.
Well, maybe so. But, back when it started in 1934, I mean, I think it started at 65 years, and the average life expectancy was 62.
I know, but they're still taking money out of...
Right, but see, that is no longer the case. People were putting money in and there was enough money for everybody, but now, the average age is more than 62.